Hello and welcome to Chin and Choo Chats, aka Triple C Rated. This is a new podcast from me and Mum, isn't it, Ma?
Yes, it is new to me. What is Triple C mean?
Triple, like Chin and Choo Chats, so that's 3 C's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah?
I got it, yes.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like basically mine and Mum's thoughts rather than... It's not a cooking vlog podcast, sorry. It's just
A general thought, that's something just, boom, come in our mind and we just speak.
Yeah, we just speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we thought that, well, this is the first one, and I apologise for lots of background noises because we're in a warehouse, so there's a bit of an echo, and also seagulls. Hate seagulls, but
yeah.
I mean, we're near the sea, so what do you expect?
Yeah, we get everything. We get the wind, the rain, and the seagull, and the trucks, and the
We've got
delivery trucks, whatever, you just name it.
Yes. Yeah.
It's fun, though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's not that you're on your own.
No.
Still, there are a lot of what is the word for it?
Are you saying delivery trucks are fun?
No, at least you're not alone. There's some
Okay.
other people out there.
Yeah, but
People,
I mean, it's
you
because
know,
it's an industrial state. There's no
humans.
one round now because they've all gone home.
Yeah, but you still get all the noises.
Yeah. So you might hear a lorry backing up or whatever.
Yes.
And and if you don't know who we are, we're presenters of Jang's Food Workshop on YouTube with 134,000 subscribers, and we've got a small TikTok of 50,000 as well.
Yeah, check us out then, chinandchew.com.
Yeah. Also, we sell.
Yes.
We have a cookbook which is over there.
Yes.
Well, you
over
can't see
there.
it because you're on. If you're listening to us,
You can't see it.
You can't see it, but
if
if
you can't see us,
if
you
you've seen
just
the
have
video-
to tune in then.
yeah. And if you see the video podcast, you know where we're pointing. Anyway, it's a cookbook on how to make Chinese takeaway at home. But anyway, let's get on with the podcast.
Yes, podcasts.
Yeah, podcast.
Podcasts.
Do you know what a podcast is?
No, not really.
It doesn't matter.
I heard of podcasts.
You have heard of a podcast, yeah?
I have, but I'm not sure what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and we're just having a chat. But anyway, today's chat we're going to be doing. It's because it's our bread and butter at the end of the day, isn't it? It's about what it's like to run a takeaways and the things that really piss us off. There's swearing in this, by the way. So if you don't want your children to hear, because we swear. Lots of people don't believe you swear, Ma. What's your favourite phrase at work?
Bloody hell.
No, it's not.
Oh, all right. Bloody hell used to be mine when I was just working.
12.
No, I didn't even know bloody hell mean when I was 12. I speak no English at that time when I was 12. Now is that it sounds like, but actually it's not as bad as it sounds. But in Chinese, it says prosperity and get rich. Fuck that.
Yeah, but Mum's actually just saying fuck that.
No,
Like,
it's not.
Mum, you're never saying it nicely. It's like we're halfway through.
Fuck that.
No.
That's how it sounds.
When
Fuck
Mum
that.
says it, someone's turned around and gone, "That's a vegetarian," and Mum will go, "Fuck that!" Like fuck it, because she's made it with chicken or meat.
Yeah, because it was just programmed to put everything in. You don't realize it is very, very stressful in the kitchen, especially there's no other person that doing your job. You are the one that do everything, and sometimes you don't actually read it. You just scan through it, even though you have scanned through the ticket.
Yeah.
3 behind. Well, we normally in 3 set of 3 ticket at one time. You have, well, not say you. I have scanned it. I did know the next order will be a vegetarian,
Because you get so
you were
used to.
so busy as well. You want us to send the food out, and you just forgot. And as soon as you put the meat into the dishes, which are vegetarian or vegan, straight away you say, fuck that, yeah.
Yeah, it's Mum's favourite word, and it's an open kitchen as well, so lots of people can hear. But yeah.
No one actually complained.
No
Maybe
one has
one day we will. But they're probably, oh yeah, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, like you can hear right now, you can hear that, and because it's windy, because of hurricane or Is it hurricane? Anyway, there's a massive storm coming called Dudley.
On Friday.
Yeah, but I mean that's why you can hear the
We can hear the tail end of there's a wind blowing up north
right
at this minute
right.
as we talk.
Okay.
So we're getting the tail end, so it's a bit rough. Our next door neighbor fence is blown off the post.
Was it?
Yeah, and the garage is gone as well.
Oh yeah, the roof.
The site
Yeah.
and the what you call it, the one that cover the front of the garage door.
A garage door.
No, not the door. The door has gone a bit lopsided, swing out on a sideway. It wouldn't be able to close, and the panel on the top there is gone, and the side panel is gone. I mean on the top fascia.
So the whole garage is gone.
Not the whole garage, but only the fascia is gone.
Fascia.
Yeah, the side and the front fascia is gone.
Right. Okay.
And the door is a bit wonky.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the topic. So we wanted to talk about things that really piss us off in the takeaway, and it's normally customers. It's just lack of understanding, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I think people, not say people, general in the customer can be quite abrupt.
Abrupt. They can be dicks.
Yeah, really, really lack of understanding and haven't got an idea. They thought when they come in, they thought that they are the only customer we have. No other one. It's only him. So they make them so important that they didn't know that there were customer in front of him that had already a lot of order. He wanted right, and then they wanted straight away. I couldn't even put a drop of oil in there. It would take me a few seconds. They want it straight away. What do you mean straight away? It had to be cooked, isn't it?
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. I've never had that issue. The issue I've had is when people, so you tell them it's a wait, right? We've got lots of orders, we're really busy. They come back 20 minutes later, and I say, well, I said it's going to be 40 minutes. I said, well, that's not good enough. I told you the time because your tiny little brain isn't capable of remembering information like that. It's now our fault. And the thing is, what we did was start writing down times when people came in, and we'd be like, well, that's half an hour. So we'd write down the time that they actually came in and we said from, so that when they came back in and go, no, you said 10 minutes. I said, well, that's not what the receipt says.
Yeah, because we didn't have a computerized receipt, we still doing the old-fashioned manual, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who want computers?
Well, it's much easier now. Dad it all goes through the computer now because Dad set up his own system for it.
Yeah, yes, but it is quite good. But then I thought sometimes a little bit of touch, that sort of things going out is a bit of a not in this sort of sense, but a lot of thing that is going out now, no one know what it was before.
I don't think anyone's going to miss handwriting the ticket. No one's going to sit back and go, oh, those are the days when he used to put a pen on paper. It's not the same. I think.
It's not the same. It's not that you instead of that personal touch, you know.
But
like letter writing.
It was like, you're not going to the customer, dear customer. Are you?
No, I'm switching. I'm not say divert. My mind is going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's our first one. We don't know what we are.
Well, I know, but Mum obviously doesn't know.
Like I say, I don't know what I'm doing.
We're just talking.
Yeah.
But
that's all the fun of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying about people not understanding. It's just what I can't grasp is because anywhere else they wouldn't act like that, but it's only with us.
I think it's only in the Chinese takeaway. The Chinese takeaway, they tend to be very rude. I wouldn't see a lot of them happening, like in the Indians or the Thai places.
No, I can't really speak for
other people, but
well, we know quite a few Thai restaurant owners, and they don't get the same issues we do.
No.
But it's like I was saying the other day. It's because Chinese, to compete, back in the day, made their food really cheap, and Thai food's only just become popular in the last like 10 years. So
About
they were
15
they were
years, something like that.
yeah. So they were capable of pricing themselves properly.
Yes.
So they make the actual margins, right? But the Chinese were desperate for the business in the first place, like years and years ago. It's just perceived as cheap food now, when actually, like, even just a chow mein that costs £6, a chicken chow mein that costs £6 to make, right? A pub will put that on the menu.
For
For
£12.90.
and no one will bat
No
an
one
eyelid.
bats an eyelid. No one complains
But
of it.
when it's a Chinese person making it, all of a sudden we don't deserve to make that money.
Yeah, they say it's too expensive. They're
It's-
not going to pay like even £7 for it.
No, it's like, for example, right? In my place, we handmade the noodles. So we did, it was called a Malaysian Chinese street food. And we charged £9,
Under £10.
under 10 quid for
Yes.
for mee goreng.
Yes.
And those noodles were handmade.
Handmade
The sauce that goes on it
noodles.
was handmade.
Yes.
Everything on it nothing on there was bought in. Okay? No, someone said that was too expensive. But there's a place around here that has packet udons,
Yeah.
packet sauces, and it's $14.95, and no one says it's too fucking expensive. Like, and also, right, everything there is homemade, but there's a pub across the road that charges 12 quid for a pie that they've heated up and bought in, chips that they've heated up and bought in, veg that they've just literally got out of the freezer.
Yes.
Yeah, and gravy that they've bought in.
Yes.
And no one bats an eyelid at it.
No.
But when it's an Asian person making it, we don't deserve to make... They're either saying our time isn't worth as much, or they're saying that we don't deserve to make as much.
Yeah.
And that really does piss me off. I mean,
Yeah, it does.
And people can hide behind lots of, but this and that. You're correct. People aren't deliberately doing it. And it's not really their fault. But when someone tells you why you have to pay this much, and then just look at them as if they have no idea what they're talking about, you can honestly go fuck off. Because
Yeah.
it's happened loads.
Yeah, they still don't believe it. They still say, "Oh no."
I shouldn't be paying that for that.
Yes,
I can go down...
even though it's handmade.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Are you a fucking piece of shit? It really pisses me off. And that whole free prawn cracker thing.
Yes.
No, I'm not. They cost me money. Like fuck. Would you go into KFC? Would you?
Yeah, if you go to KFC, you spend about £50. Can I have a free portion of chips? Will you
Fuck off with it.
ever ask them?
No.
No, you will not.
Would you go to a kebab place and
Yes.
spend 50 quid and go, can I get a free pita bread?
Yeah.
They look at you as if you're insane.
Yeah. They'll throw a pizza bread onto
Your
your
head.
face.
Yeah. There's your free pita bread. Then fuck off.
And yeah, you pay me $2.50 then.
Oh, it's just ridiculous.
You're wasting my time. You have to pay my time.
Yeah. And the worst one though, the one that really annoys me, especially at my place, because my place was always really, is really busy. So like when we first start, in the summer there's 2 weeks waiting list to be able to get in, and when someone doesn't phone up when they are to cancel their table and they just don't turn up, what a waste of a table.
Yeah, they don't even tell you sometime
Yeah,
when they're not turned up, or 5 minutes before they're about to come, or 10 minutes. It's a bit too late, isn't it?
yeah, it's way too late.
Yes. And you can understand why people want to take a deposit. If you take a deposit and people make a grudge at you, say, "Oh no, I'm not going there." They want to deposit.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Yeah.
we got to, when people don't turn up, when they have booked a table, and people have to source people to work that evening.
Yeah, for example, like for a large table of 12 books, then you have to have one extra person on just to make sure that table of 12 is catered for, right?
Yes.
That for the whole evening
Yeah.
is 40, 50 quid
Is that exactly? You
on a
can't
table
get,
that you're probably only going to take 120 quid for because they don't want to
Yes.
pay the prices that they should be paying.
Yeah, you can't get a person. You got to arrange a week before, 2 days before. You just cannot say 5 minutes and go get someone to work. You just cannot get.
Yeah, you can't just send people home either.
Yeah.
What's-
And once you are in and the people don't turn up and you make a loss.
Yeah,
Yes.
people really don't think about hospitality like they should. I think that's why a lot of places hospitality, well, restaurants and food in general are really difficult. Like, only 1 in 3 food businesses will make it past their first year, and only 1 in 10 of those will get to their third year.
Yeah. That is really alarming, isn't it?
That's actually, but it's the hardest industry to be successful in, and it's the one that everyone thinks is the easiest.
Yeah, it's not. And then we in the food industry don't get paid as much like a plumber do. A plumber pay.
And they can do 9 to 5.
Yes.
We start at like so in the summer because it's very seasonal where we are. Start at 6 in the morning, and you're going all the way to 12:30 in the night.
Yeah, when you finish, you have to clean down and then get prepared for the next day.
Yeah, the people often think it's just, they open at 5, which means they start work at 5. But where has all that food come from? That do you think that they chop an onion as and when they need it?
Yeah,
they
when they
cut a bit
open
of
at
chicken
5, they
when
want
need
at 5 o'clock, and you just can't do that. You've got to prepare, get your shop prepared, open, you know?
Yeah. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's unfair to think like that as well. I mean, I understand that a lot of people might not have had that experience. Do you know what? Okay, I reckon most, in fact, everyone should be made to do work experience in hospitality so they can see exactly how people treat people.
Yes.
Like, they treat you like...
They do. They think that you are not worthy of anything.
Yeah, and they lie as well.
Yeah.
This is fantastic time. My dad works for Mum down at her place as he just takes orders and does the till and stuff. And there was a lady who came in, and she said she was allergic to peanuts or something, and because they use peanut oil quite heavily, Dad said, "Well, sorry, we can't serve you." And she goes, no, it's all right. It's not an allergy. I just rather not have it. He goes, no, because now you've said it's a allergy. We have to treat you as you have an allergy because, unfortunately, people do lie to try and get what they want, and without any thought of what that actually means to the business owner. Because if they accidentally put nut oil in something and they kill you, they're responsible for that.
Yes.
It's not, you can't, like, they always turn around and go, well, it's fine. We won't sue you. It's not you who says whether or not you get prosecuted. It's the fucking government. It's the law. It's the police. It's the health and safety, not you. You have no fucking say in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
And then, anyway, back to what I was saying. And then Dad said, "I'm really sorry, but we can't. We just can't serve you." And then the lady then walked out and told her group of friends that we just refused to serve her for no reason whatsoever. Dad overheard this and went straight over and said, "No, actually, this is the conversation we had." She went bright red and kind of stormed off. And they all just looked bemused, like, what just happened? Because people will lie. And that's what really annoys me as well. It's like, someone will go, I've heard bad things about that place or whatever. But it's actually normally because the person's a dickhead and they've been caught out of, they've done something, and then all of a sudden it's our fault when it's actually theirs.
Yeah, they do. They want to shift the blame to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not themselves, to somebody.
Yeah.
So they make it look like that place that it's to replace. It's not very nice.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we do get quite a few of them like that sometimes. You do expect it, you know.
Yeah, you have to in the food industry.
And you have to be so careful as well. And some is, worse is they have a bit of like allergy or something like that, and they say that we refuse to serve them, and they send their friends to come and get food for them.
Yeah. But we know
But we
who
don't
you're
know whether.
with.
Yeah, we're not sure. Should I do it or not? But then it wasn't that person, so it's not our fault then, is it?
Well, technically, it could still be.
Yeah.
Well, because they could say, well, they make my friend do that. It's really great. It's a grey area and it's not fair.
No.
And anyone who thinks that, it's my
They
right.
put the blame to I think a lot of it is because people not want to take responsibility for themselves. If I honestly have an allergy, I will make sure wherever I go, I will take if I have severely allergy, I would prepare my own food.
Yeah.
I know I'll be safe. I wouldn't buy any food. Like my mum has got a health issue, and when she go anywhere, we always make sure she have her food to eat, but we will not expect that food, like the place where we want to go to eat, to cater for her needs. We also make sure that we have her food for her,
Yeah.
not the people take responsibility for her health. You should look after your own self for once now. Don't rely on other people to look after you. If you can look after yourself, who else?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Who else?
Yeah.
It's true though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I understand though. Part of it is to protect people. I understand that.
Yes.
So that large companies aren't shifting the blame from when they're deliberately trying to save money by not caring about someone's health, because that can and does happen. So it's protecting people from that. But at the same time, there is a certain kind of almost people are wrapped in cotton wool at the moment, and I think it showed, the whole pandemic showed that not everyone is capable of looking after themselves properly. Do you know what I mean? And that, I think that the whole nanny sort of state thing has got to a point where it makes it difficult to be in food.
Yes, it is, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think everyone has the right to know what's in things, and if they are allergic, to be told.
Yes.
But I don't think that it's fair to... but this is more of like an individual thing. I don't think it's then fair for that person who is severely allergic to try and make... Well, they try and guilt us into feeding them.
Yes.
And I don't think that's fair, because one, imagine if I hurt someone accidentally or even killed someone, I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? How is that fair?
No, it's not fair at all. But like I say, if you think that you have severely a health issue or whatever, you just, make sure wherever you go, you just pack your own stuff, so there'll be no other that sort of health issue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else that annoys you about work?
General, not a lot, but sometimes people come in like expected to be.
I've got one, Mum.
Yeah. To be
Sorry.
quick. They have seen.
Yeah, you said that before, though.
They have seen a lot of people in the shop. They still wanted it to be as quick. Like, I do my best, It's not that microwave food. Even microwave food, you still have to wait.
Yeah. I mean, also, you made me forget which I was going to say. It was something to do with cooking, not cooking. I can't remember now.
Never mind, I'll come back to you in a minute. Probably when we stop.
Yeah, probably when we stop. It was about what's irritating. I can't remember. Well, what else do you find irritating?
Can't think on top of my head in a minute.
Oh wait, I remember. So we have top 10% and 1% on TripAdvisor in the world certificates.
People laughing.
Yeah, people. We put that outside.
Yes.
And yeah, exactly, the laughing.
Yes.
So we put that on our board saying we got these top awards, and they laugh at us as if whatever. There's
Yes.
that whole sniggering, and then they shake their head like we're lying.
Yeah, that's like, what? Really? They don't go down to then we have got quite like a nice hotel down there. They don't go and laugh at their things. And there was another thing quite annoyed me is,
Yeah.
if I want to sell half a portion of anything, I would put on my menu, you can go small or go large. And I come in and say, can you do me half a portion of this one? I said, I'm so sorry. It's all, if I saw you that half, because our thing is portion out. If I give you that half, what am I going to do with that half? Then I can't check you the full price. If you're prepared to have half, have the full price, yes. And the one half, the one less. I can't do that.
No. I mean, you can do that,
me.
but it's cost, yeah.
Yeah, it's costing me.
Because and what people don't realise as well is that your place sells out quite often because you are that popular. Like, there are queues going out the door and there can be 2-hour waits. And it's a takeaway. It's a takeaway. like that's how good their food is. It's a noodle bar, and it's in the middle of nowhere, and it does really well. And people can't grasp. Like if I show you that, I know I will sell that by the end of the day.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
it's not even worth your doing.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Normally, if they ask for half portions,
Yeah, and then the half portion, and nobody want a half portion. Well, I have to waste it.
exactly, throw that
Yeah.
away. It's just not cost. It's not
No,
cost
not
effective,
cost effective.
and it's not environmentally friendly.
No.
Um,
So we prefer not to, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and another one is people who can't understand the cost of like things.
Yes.
But those now we use these eco-friendly sort of takeaway containers. They're biodegradable.
They're not
They
cheap.
cost
They are
so much.
expensive. Yeah, they are double the price of a normal container.
Nearly up to 10% of the whole cost of the food is in the container. Not as in the cost of the food, as in. So if we sell something for £9, sometimes depending on what container you're using, can cost you up to 70-80p.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's just gone like that.
And when someone come in and ask for extra this, extra that, and we have to charge extra, and I think people have been a bit more understanding now.
I think
at the beginning, people said, "What, you want to charge me for an extra container?" I said, "Yes, it cost me money to buy in."
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Well, it's like what you want for an extra container. Well, it's like them going, what? It's like their boss going, I want you to work an extra hour. Well, then you have to
You're
pay
not
me
going
for
to
it.
get paid, yeah.
Well, it just if 20 people, but this is 20 people in a day will definitely ask for extra containers. Yeah.
Yes.
If a container costs you 40p, that's £8 a day that you've lost
Yeah.
in just
How
giving out
much in
containers.
the month? You know, a year.
Yeah. £8 in 100 days. That's £800
Yes.
just gone down the drain. So yes, we have to charge for them,
Yes, we do have to charge.
especially when, everything is bespoke. Not bespoke. What's the word I'm looking for? But it's handmade and things like that. It's just we're not like a fast food. It's not like a fast food place, is it?
No.
It's
We are quite unique, isn't it?
Yeah, we
unique
are.
place, yeah. We do, most of our things are like made ourselves.
that's probably why we're so popular.
Yes.
But like it is completely different. And if you ever get a chance to come down, Mum actually cooks there at the moment, so you'll probably get to see her.
Yes.
But she might ignore you because of the fact that they are so busy and she has to be constantly cooking. That's one thing that it doesn't irritate me. It kind of embarrasses me more than anything. Is when people come down to the restaurant and they want to say hello to me, and it's
fine, yeah, to say hello.
Saturday night,
especially when it's not busy.
When it's not busy, then that's fine.
Yeah,
but
we go and talk. But when it's busy, we just can't get out of that kitchen. If we get out of that kitchen and go and talk to everyone, we'll never be able to.
But it's not even. It's like until you work in a kitchen, you can't grasp how. So they on it happens a lot, and because obviously we're on YouTube and people know us from YouTube, and so we're like semi-famous to some people. They really want to say hello, and I'm just like, I cannot come out. Look at how many orders I got. They said they only want the front of house. Sometimes they just can't get it in their head. 5 minutes. Last time I took 5 minutes out, right? How many people were shouting at you because the food took 20 minutes extra? Because that 5 minutes isn't 5 minutes. That's of continuous cooking, right? So things are hot, things are being done, and things are being shifted out. I go away, I've then got to start the ball rolling all over again, so things need to be heated up.
Yeah.
And it's a 5 minute break to go talk to someone is actually a 20-minute backlog. And if that happens 2 or 3 times, you're back by an hour.
Yes.
And it's really difficult to explain, and I do feel really embarrassed because I can't even have the time to go out there and explain that to them because it's going to put me behind.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I can't come out. But I mean, if it's not busy.
Yeah, we do our best. If we're not busy, we do go out to say hello to our fan.
Yeah.
It's only when it's too busy, we just couldn't even walk out,
Yeah, it is hard. And like I said, it's embarrassing because I'm like,
And it's
I'd
so
want to be able to
busy,
come out and
honestly.
say,
It's so busy.
busy.
Sometimes you want to go for a wee, you couldn't even go until you actually quiet down. You
Yeah.
can. Yeah, you have to hold yourself. Honestly, it is true.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
held a wee once for 7.5 hours
Yeah.
because we used to open for lunch, and because it was busy all the way through the day, I didn't get a chance to go. And because
Yeah.
it's hot in the kitchen, you're drinking lots of fluid as well. It was so painful.
Yeah.
And you don't have the time to stop because like, it goes back to that thing where people do not understand that you are human and you need these sort of small breaks, but that will put you back. And those people who don't understand it are always the most vocal,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yes.
And they're always the ones who are going to leave the bad reviews. Like 90% of the people who come in aren't ever going to bother a review, right? You're only going to get one person out of 100 people who will write a review. But out of 10 people who've got a complaint, 9 of those will write a review.
Yeah. Normally, sometimes it's the bad one that put a bad review.
No, but some people just do stupid things. Like I remember this one review we had once where we weren't open. I can't remember what it was for. Oh, I remember now. So we weren't open, and they were waiting for us to open. But the people who were waiting for us to open were standing where we needed to park to unload our stuff,
yeah.
and they were stood there for about 10 minutes. And they were looking at us, and you could see we were indicating to go in, and I was pointing to there, and then they would look at us and then start looking at the board again and reading the menu. And then they finally, after 10 minutes, they figured out that we were waiting to go in that spot because I didn't want to rush them because I knew for a fact if I rushed them, they'd go on TripAdvisor and write a bad review, which they did anyway. So then I pulled in, started unloading, and then they said, well, their review just basically said they weren't open when they said they should be, and they were running late, and when they turned up, they wouldn't let us inside. And something along those lines, I won't be visiting them again. And so I replied, I literally said, well, we were late because we had to do a stock run because we've been so busy, we sold out. And I had to do a 4-hour round trip before we got to work. And that's why I was unloading. You made us late. Oh, I would have been on time to open up if you had moved out the way to let me park up. The reason you can't come in when we're unloading is because we're unloading.
Yeah.
And we can't have just random people sitting in our restaurant unsupervised. 1, because of insurance. 2, there's a till full of money. And then, what was the other thing? And that was it.
To make sure the table is all set to ready.
Oh yeah, no,
for
I
the
make sure it's
night.
all set. Yeah, that you've got to wipe down at the start of every day as well.
Yes.
You know. But like, yeah, you could see that we were all, me and Lydia, my wife, we were just taking things out the van. What else did you? We could like. I couldn't even open up if I didn't put that stuff into the kitchen. It doesn't make sense. And actually, they ended up deleting their review because I said I don't want you to come back because you're an obvious idiot, and they deleted it because I made sure that everyone could see that their points were ridiculous.
Yeah, you do get better. Wow. Sometimes you just have to shut your shoulder, really.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to, and you're not going to be able to please everyone.
No.
That's food at the end of the day.
Yes, that's right. If they want to take their opinion so seriously, and just let it be.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm, chill. Hey.
Sometimes some people just.
A bit over the top, too much that you actually make you boil.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lack of understanding.
It is the lack of understanding, isn't it?
Yes.
But anyway, I think we'll call it.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So this is basically a test episode, really.
Yeah, testing.
But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and we plan to do more of these. I might actually have to change the studio because this is just too loud background noise. I'll have to look back at the all the stuff that I've been recording to see.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, we hope that you've enjoyed it.
Yes,
for the first Chin and Choo chats.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything you want to say, Mum?
Yeah, don't go away. Come
No,
back again.
Yeah, come back again.
Yeah.
Don't go away because they'll be sitting at a blank screen or.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Come back again and listen to us.
Yes, listen
Yeah.
to us.
Look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, make sure you follow.
Yeah. Follow.
And that's the end of the first ever Triple C rated podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Podcasts. Yeah.
Do you know what podcast is now?
No, not really.
Right.
But I will get there in the end.
Yeah.
In the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything, there's an end. There's a beginning, there's an end.
Yeah.
Yeah, super.
Okay.
Duper. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay then. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.